Leg days are hard. I'm a little excited though, mainly due to the fact that I got a good night's rest yesterday, it was my refeed day as well. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling much more rejuvenated. Definitely feeling a lot better. And on top of that, feeling up my body properly with enough calories to sustain myself for another week. Because the deficit just increased a little bit. We're going down another 100 calories. So for this week, and we're going to continue to hold that for a bit before our next refeed, probably in another week. So yeah, we're feeling pretty okay though. It's going to be a good day. We got legs. Um, Not going to do RDLs today. I like to do RDLs every other leg day, just to give my body enough time to recover. But the squats, however, I don't like to skip. So currently 409. And you might be asking yourself, whoa, why are we going to the gym so early today? You already know, get it out of the way sooner than later. It's kind of nice to not have to go after work, you know? Um, so, it's a little bit easier for me to do that. That and I just knocked out early yesterday. I knocked out super early. I guess my body was just that fatigued that after I ate, I knocked out really early. I think I went to bed like at 8 at night. Um, and I woke up around like 3 something, and I figured, hey, let's go to the gym. I got my pre-workout snack already, and I ate it. I had 2 rice cakes and some Welch's gummies. It's a very small pre-workout snack. Again, you don't want to overfill your stomach right before a very heavy, intense lift, and we're squatting today, so you know you want to make sure you get a decent breakfast in you, like pre-workout snack that's not going to overfill you and keep you sustained enough for the lift, but also not to the point where you can't fucking lift properly or you're too bloated to lift. Let's get to the gym. Alrighty. No more dilly-dallying. That word always makes me laugh. The good thing is it's a little early right now. So the chances of the gym being crowded might be low. I mean, I guess we'll see. To be honest, actually, yesterday, it was a little crowded at the gym yesterday, and I got there around 4 something. It did surprise me because I go to the gym around 5 sometimes, or 5:30 normally, but I went a little bit earlier yesterday, and despite that, it was still very crowded. So, but I guess we'll see. We'll see how it is right now when we get to the gym. Um, and yeah, so today we're doing squats for sure. I'm gonna be using a plate today just to kind of switch things up as well. Now you might be asking why put a plate on the ground and like step on it when squatting, and you'll see in the footage what I'm talking about today. Um, and you might be wondering why that is. Well, when you're squatting, people tend to forget this sometimes. You want to drive, or also plant your feet to the point where the main point of where you're pushing from is your heel. That's what's going to really drive the performance and the accuracy of the squat. You drive with your heel, you push with your heel. Once you start feeling like your toes or the base of your foot start activating, the squat isn't really performed as accurately, and you don't feel as much tension or contraction in the quads, especially if you're doing close stance squats, because close stance squats are more quad activated and more quad focused. So today we're going to be putting a plate on the ground just so we can get more heel activation. So that's going to be fun. I'm a little excited. I don't really like leg days, but I'm kind of excited for this one today. So, and then we're going to be doing some lying hamstring curls, some seated hamstring curls, some adductors, calves, all that jazz. I love the results that I've been getting so far from this cut. I feel like, it's slight differences, obviously. It's only been a few weeks, but when you see those slight differences, that's what really drives and motivates me. When I see the progression, I go, wow, I was leaner than I was last week. I'm getting more shredded than I was last week. I'm getting more leaner, bigger, putting on size while simultaneously, shredding body fat. And that's what drives me, man. It's like, damn, I'm getting leaner. I'm looking great. And it's just seeing the progression. It's like an accomplishment. And that's what you have to do is really just set yourself goals. If they're small goals, that's fine, but set yourself goals So that way you feel motivated enough to want to keep going. Because when you set big goals, that can kind of deter some people, or that can also kind of discourage you from ever wanting to accomplish them. But if you do small goals here and there, it's like a little milestone. You go, okay, I got to this point. Let's set up the next goal and let's see where we go from there. But you can't give up on yourself. You know, you have to find a way to stay motivated and just continue to push yourself and believe in yourself. Because if you can't believe in yourself, how do you expect others to believe in you? You know, I have goals for myself every week. Right now I'm 173, and by the end of this cut, I don't care where I'm at, but I definitely want to get to 200 lean. That's always been my end goal. 200 lean, that is the goal. And I'm really excited for that. Streets are empty today. It's really, really empty. But we're gonna have to see how packed the gym is. So the streets can be empty, but the gym might be crowded. So, oh, buddy, the gym is empty. Oh, it's gonna be a great day. I love that. Let's go. I love this. I love when the gym is empty. When I come to the parking lot, there's nobody here. I feel like it's like a little reward. You know, it's like, hey, it's like the universe telling you, hey, you showed up early. Here's a reward for you. The gym is empty. Take advantage. You know? Ooh. Hope I didn't scratch the underside of my bumper. That's the way I see it. It's like a little reward, you know, and the gym isn't for everybody. That's all fine and dandy. You know, if the gym is not for you, it's okay. But that's honestly better for me. It gives me more time to train, more room to train, and an emptier gym. So, you know, but if the gym is for you, now's the time to start training. Summer's not that far away. You know, we're almost in the middle of March now. Summer's literally right around the corner. So, you know, if you want to get lean by summertime or for summertime, right now is the time to start doing it. Start doing your cardio, no more slacking, you know? Just get to it. I'm looking at everybody right now. I am mandating everybody and expecting everybody to be shredded this summer. Are you guys working towards your summer body? Because now's the time. You know, bulking all winter, now it's time to cut down. Well, so we are here. It is 4:18. Oh man, this is gonna be a great lift. The gym is empty. It's 4 in the morning. So we got here a little extra early. So the day will be, the day will be moving a lot quicker and rolling a lot smoother once the gym is done. Probably be out of here by like 6 o'clock, hopefully. And yeah, that'll be it. So I'll show you the pump afterwards and the progression, and we're gonna see all the sets and all that. And yeah, I'll catch y'all afterwards. Alrighty. So that pretty much wraps it up for today. It was a solid workout, honestly. 10 out of 10 pump, 10 out of 10 workout. It was an amazing, as you can see in the footage, the leg pump went crazy today. The only thing is the gym was a little bit crowded today. Like, it was empty when I got here. The gym was so dead when I got here. However, about 30 minutes into the workout, a flood of people started showing up. So I was a little bit here longer than I had expected to, because I had to wait for certain machines, and then it died down towards the end. But, you know, it's all good. Everyone's just trying to get their lift in, you know, and it was a solid workout, great pump. Normally I don't do leg press, but I decided to do leg press today to see if I could do this. I haven't done the single leg press in quite some time, so I figured why not give it a shot today, see if my strength is still there. The refeed came in clutch because, man, I was able to conquer the lifts today. I feel great. I feel, you know, very, very full from yesterday. And yeah, it was an amazing workout. No video tomorrow, even though it's my rest day. I was planning on posting some type of like food video about like what I eat and stuff, but definitely no video tomorrow. I'm gonna take some time to rest and recover. And yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. I'm gonna go make some food real quick, shower, change, all that jazz, get some food in me, and edit this guy together. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Alrighty.